Hi guys, I'm Afnand Faiza, and we're going to talking about understanding poetry and its device. Poetry is an art form of language that uses rhythm, sounds, and imagery to express ideas and evoke emotions, often in a condensed lyric style. Characteristics of poetry. First, concise language. Poetry often conveys complex emotions or ideas using few words. Every word is carefully selected for its sounds, meaning, and impact. Second, imagery. Poets use vivid sensory description to create mental pictures that engage the reader's sense and imagination. Third, emotion. Poetry frequently expresses intense or subtle emotion, providing insight into the human condition. Fourth, structure. Poems often follow specific patterns in forms, including rhymes, hymns, meter, and stanza arrangements. Fifth, sounds. Poetic language is not only about meaning, but also about how words sounds. Devices like alliteration, assonance, and onomatopoeia contribute to the musicality of a poem. Key poetic device. Imagery refers to language that appeals to the sense, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Through imagery, poets paint pictures in the reader's mind. Example: the golden sun spilled its warmth on my skin. These lines evokes a tactile sensation of warmth and the visual brightness of sunlight. Metaphor. A metaphor makes a direct comparison between two unlike things, suggesting they are alike in some significant way. Example: time is a thief. This metaphor implies that time steals moments from our lives, much like a thief steals possessions. Simile: compare two things using like or as. Example: her smile was as bright as the sun. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds at the beginning of words close to each other. Example: silent seas softly sing. Assonance involves the repetition of vowel sounds within words. Example: the early bird catches the worm. Personification attributes human qualities to non-human entities. Example: the wind whispers secrets through the trees. Onomatopoeia uses words that imitate natural sounds. Example: buzz, clang, whisper. Rhyme occurs when words have ending sounds that match, creating musicality. Example: the cat sat on the mat. Rhyme is the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in line of poetry. Meter is a structure rhythm pattern such as a iambic pentapattern. Example: shall I compare the two a summer's day? Iambic pentameter. Symbolisms use objects, figures, or action to represent larger ideas. Example: a rose often symbolizes love. Irony involves saying one thing but meaning the opposite, often to emphasize a point. Example: a fire station burning down. How to analyze a poem? Read aloud. Poetry is meant to be heard. Reading aloud helps you appreciate rhyme and sound devices. Look for structure. Notice stanza, rhythm, hymns, and meter. Does the poem follow a formal patterns or a free verse style? Identify tone and mood. Determine the poet's attitude and the emotions evoked. Spot poetic devices. Use the list above to identify metaphor, similes, alliteration, and the others. Find them. Consider the main message or idea the poet conveys. Interpret symbols. What do specific images or objects represent beyond their literal meaning? Consider the speakers. Is the poem autobiographical, or is it from the perspective of a fictional or abstract voice? Applying the cheat sheets for analysis. Title: reveals subjects or them. Speaker: perspective and voice. Tone and mood, emotional coloring. Structure and form, visual and auditory framework. Sounds devices, musical qualities, enchanting meaning. Figurative language, symbols and comparisons enchanting text. Theme: underlying message or insight.